Until recently, finding a zero-day, a software vulnerability that developers do not yet know exists, was an exhausting, high-friction endeavor. It required massive security teams, highly specialized skills, and months of grueling manual research to expose a single usable flaw. That constraint collapsed in May 2026. Google's Threat Intelligence Group reported that an artificial intelligence model had independently discovered, written the exploitation code for, and actively deployed a zero-day in the wild. This chart contrasts the traditional limits of human hacking with this new capability. While security researchers take weeks to map out an attack surface, an AI system operates at zero labor cost and executes vulnerability discovery roughly 100 times faster than a human team. The AI doesn't sleep or take breaks. It can parallelize this workflow across hundreds of complex software packages simultaneously. It reads the source code, identifies patterns associated with memory leaks or buffer overflows, and reasons through multi-step attack chains all at once. State-sponsored groups are already weaponizing these models. Without any human supervision, these systems are generating deceptive, polymorphic code to slip past defense networks and autonomously orchestrating multi-stage cyber attacks. The basic math of cyber defense has broken. We are now operating in an environment of industrialized, machine-speed cyber warfare, and human reaction times are entirely outpaced. This acceleration is also happening in the devices we carry every day. Artificial intelligence is no longer waiting quietly inside an app for you to type a prompt. Android apps lived in isolated silos. Now, Gemini intelligence, a unified semantic layer, breaks down those walls. It analyzes your context. Highlight a recipe and it instantly understands the ingredients, opens your delivery app, and proactively builds a shopping cart before you even ask. To house this predictive engine, Google is launching Google Books, a premium hardware line built entirely around this AI core. It is a direct assault on Apple's premium laptop market share, designed to lock users into a single, proactive ecosystem. By stripping away the friction of manual tapping and typing, tech giants are weaponizing predictive AI to build new, impenetrable walled gardens. The machine is now designed to think one step ahead of the user. This predictive intelligence has also crossed the boundary from the digital screen to the factory floor at BMW's Leipzig plant. In Germany, a humanoid robot named Aeon has officially taken a position on the assembly line. This is the execution of physical AI. Traditional industrial robots are bolted to the floor, programmed for a single, highly controlled repetitive motion. These humanoid robots are entirely different. They dynamically perceive their environment and fluidly translate digital intelligence into physical movement. During a pilot program in South Carolina, these units logged over 1,200 operating hours. They moved 90,000 individual parts with 99.9% accuracy, and they did it without a single second of fatigue. They also utilize a continuous learning loop. By observing human workers demonstrate a task and using real-time reasoning to overcome unexpected physical resistance, these robots become measurably smarter and more capable with every shift. But as AI attempts to operate relentlessly at machine speed, human labor is pulling the emergency brake. IG Metall, Europe's largest industrial union, is organizing massive, aggressive strikes across Germany in direct response. BMW insists their goal is merely to support workers by handling dangerous, ergonomically hazardous tasks. The unions look at a machine that can learn and work 24 hours a day, and they see the immediate threat of autonomous job replacement. Physical AI offers a manufacturing reality of limitless, tireless productivity, but rapidly deploying this technology directly into the human workforce risks catastrophic labor displacement and severe societal pushback. The friction between algorithmic speed and human institutions has now reached the highest levels of global regulation. In May 2026, the European Union launched an aggressive legal strike against major AI developers. Enforcing the new AI Act, the EU Court of Justice ordered companies like OpenAI to delete up to 40% of their entire training databases to protect the copyrights of European citizens. This forces a brutal economic paradox. AI requires unimaginable oceans of data to maintain its intelligence, yet legally licensing and paying for every piece of human-created content could financially ruin the industry. The immense pressure of scaling hardware and fighting legal battles is forcing compromises. After months of intense friction, even tech titans like Microsoft and OpenAI had to heavily renegotiate their agreements just to survive these regulatory walls. AI is actively discovering digital vulnerabilities, performing physical manufacturing, and anticipating human needs autonomously. The collision between machine speed and human reality is already happening. To survive the impact, nations, corporations, and individuals have to adapt their skills and their laws